What's going on YouTube? Florida Man Knives here with a quick unboxing video. And this is going to be something that you could probably guess, another Spyderco. Now, right there, you can see it's going to be the bigger brother of this one, the Spyderco Endura with the Teal FRN. However, this is going to come with CPM S30V. So definitely a big upgrade over the VG10. And now this one is actually an exclusive, so it is going to come with your exclusive paperwork there. But you can see this was to MGE wholesale, so you can get this on a lot of different websites. I picked it up at Blade HQ, and it is still in stock as of today, April 14th, 2021. But as you guys could probably guess, I absolutely love this color, teal. Teal is actually my favorite color in general. Definitely a lot of residue on the blade as soon as you open it up. Clean that off real quick. Oh wow. So already I can see the hype of the Endura. This is my first Endura that I've actually handled. Quite a bit larger, of course, than the Spyderco Delica 4. And of course, this is the Endura 4. But getting right into it, we got an overall length of 8.75 inches. You're gonna have a blade length of 3.75 inches. A cutting edge of just about 3.44. And then a handle length of 5 inches. You can see that a little bit more up close. Pretty thick handle, 0.45 inches there. And then a nice thin slicey blade, 0.13 inches on this full flat ground satin finish CPM S30V. You can see that right there. Now the weight on this guy, this does have full stainless steel liners. They are skeletonized, but fairly hefty knife for the length of the blade. You can see that's going to come in at 3.32 ounces by my scale. Just want to test that out actually. That's lighter than it is listed online. It's listed at 3.67 online, but yeah, 3.32 ounces. So that's really not that bad. I mean, you compare that to the Spyderco Paramilitary 2, that's gonna be 3.7 ounces. So a little bit heavier for sure than the Endura 4, but that is due to this FRN, of course. You do have the liners, but with the locking mechanism, you can see it drops back just to the FRN in the rear of the knife there. But of course, Seiki City, Japan, Salglesser design. It's real nice, long, super slicey blade. And of course, this tantalizing teal FRN with the bidirectional texturing. You do have jimping up here on the thumb ramp and on the back of the spine in the FRN there. Fit and finish is about what you would expect with one of these. It's pretty consistent with my Delica. You know, it's not going to be super smooth or anything, but it doesn't look bad and it doesn't feel bad in the hand. You know, it's not like it's protruding too much there. You can't see it from the side really. Looking at it from this perspective, you can see it does have a 4-way reversible pocket clip, the classic Spyderco hourglass clip there. I'm happy it actually came in the tip up direction. A lot of times Spydercos will put their clips up here. Don't know if I'll change it out to a deep carry or not. I do have a MXG deep carry clip on my Delica, you can see there. And who knows, maybe I'll put a matching clip on it. We'll see how I like this in the pocket. You know, with bigger knives, I don't mind it sticking out a little bit more a little bit more rim to grab, a little bit more purchase space for sure. It's on phosphorus bronze washers, which is pretty cool. Definitely, as you break it in, will feel a little bit more smooth as opposed to it riding just on the liners and FRN. And the number one thing about this knife for me is going to be the price. It's going to be $101.50. I mean, that's fantastic for 3.75 inches of S30V. You know, I just like to compare that. I know it's a completely different knife, but you know, to the Benchmade bug out, let's say standard model bug out S30V, it's going to come in at about $130. And look at the size comparison. Now, of course, this is a Smoky Mountain Knife Works exclusive with the M4 steel, but the Endura just dwarfs the bug out. I mean, that is a fantastic value. $100 for this much S30V. I mean, you're really only getting that because it is in a lockback FRN design, as opposed to something like a compression lock. You know, of course, that would definitely up the value. And here's going to be a really good comparison there with the compression lock. It's going to be the Spyderco Paramilitary 2 with the OD Green G10 and S90V on this TLT Trading exclusive. But another really good comparison will be the Spyderco Manix 2 Lightweight. You can see the Endura has both a longer blade and handle than both of these knives. So definitely a pretty sizable knife, you know, especially in the Spyderco family. You know, you've got the police and the military, of course, are going to be longer, but, you know, just to throw up another Spyderco, actually have the old Rescue Clip-It model, which is very, very similar to the Delica, or the Endura, excuse me, but definitely a little bit shorter. And then moving on to a knife that some of you may own, it's going to be the SE Avispa, which is going to be really, really similar in size in comparison to the Ontario Rat. And you can see, again, longer than the Avispa, both in handle and blade length. But just wanted to get this on the video for a quick unboxing. I'm really, really excited about this. Love the color. You know, they have released this color and a few other knives in addition to the Delica. It has been released in the Dragonfly as well as the Native 5 Lightweight. I did contemplate the Native, but it was an S90V and ended up getting this actually an S90, so can't complain there. But you know, for S30V, $100, this thing is an absolute steal. And you know, I know a lot of you won't like the color. That's going to be the big, definitely deciding factor for some of you, but you know, you can always put different handle skills on it if you'd like. This is a huge step up from VG10. You know, I'll strop it maybe now and again, but I'll have to sharpen it all too much. I will say, you know, my one complaint with the Endura, I can already tell, even though it is such a large handle, I kind of wish that this little hump right here was further back. You know, with my extra large size hands, you can see it kind of hits my middle finger, depending on how I'm gripping, and you do have plenty of space back here. So definitely multiple grip options, but that would be my only complaint, and I have the exact same complaint here on the Delica. So to me, it actually feels like they just scaled this up a little bit more than I maybe had anticipated based on videos and pictures I've seen. Again, this is my first Endura, but overall very pleased with it. Love the color. Happy to have a Teal FRN and a bigger knife there, and I'll definitely be posting a long-term review video. Thanks for watching.